Alrighty, we got another race today in the Porsche 956 in the P class. We're going to be traveling over to Japan to the Hakone circuit, and this is the Grand Prix layout of that race course as I head out for qualifying in my 5150 Porsche 956. Coming around to begin the first qualifying lap. The tires are kind of cold and the car's kind of sliding around a little bit. I get under the back straightaway where I can really open it up. And in no time at all, I'm up to 200 miles an hour. 220, 230. And then heavy braking for this hard right hander. You gotta go down to a little over 100 miles an hour through here. And then you get up to about 150, 180 going through this section right here. And then you have to do hard braking again all the way down to like 70, 80 miles an hour to make it through this hairpin right here. And then you're back onto the front straightaway, where you can get back on the pedal, and I bump into the wall, which is not good, but I do end up, qualifying first for the time being. But as I transition over to the third qualifying lap, I've dropped down to fourth already, because there's other people, most of them are in those Ferrari 461 Formula One cars, and this Porsche, it can't keep up with those Ferraris. But I gallantly try to do that. And then again, heavy braking for this right-hand hairpin that brings you around to this left-hander onto the front straightaway. And I bump into the wall again. I end up qualifying second, which isn't too bad if that were to hold up. But there was quite a bit of time left in qualifying, and that didn't hold up. And I end up being third in qualifying. This field isn't very big in this particular race. There's only 7 people. But these cars that are in front, these Ferrari Formula One cars, they're just, trying to keep up with them is pretty much an insurmountable task. Oh, there's a gold-plated Porsche there. Oh, that's a nice-looking car. And here I am in my 5150 956, getting ready for the rest of the race to load and everything. Now this race is not all that long, so I don't think I'm going to have to be concerned with going into the pits to get fresh tires. And we're off. And I managed to get away from the line without spinning the tires too bad. Although that Ginetta, it did get away from the line better than I did. And there's another Porsche 956 right there, that gold-plated guy. And those guys are gone. I better get on it if I want to keep these guys within striking distance. This guy in this Ginetta is kind of blocking my forward progress, but once I get onto the straightaway, I'm able to get past him. That guy in that gold-plated Porsche, he's out of here. I'm like going, man, I hope I can catch him. I don't know that I'll be able to do that, but I'll give it a try. around here again, hard braking for this hairpin. Coming around onto the front straightaway. You can really put the hammer down, get up to nearly 200 miles an hour by the end of this straightaway. But then you have to brake really hard going into this right-hand hairpin. I almost go off track right there. This back straightaway, you're able to get up to speed again. You got to be careful going through these corners though, because you can spin out really easy on this track. Up to about 230, 235, and then hard braking for this right-hander. And again, I actually went off track a little bit there twice, which is quite costly as far as trying to catch the guy that's in front of you. Because if he's making good progress around the track, every small mistake that you make is an advantage to him or her, depending upon who's driving the car. So, whoa. All right. Hammer down onto this back straightaway. Oh, there's one of those Ferraris. He just flew past me like I was standing still. Although now all of a sudden he's slowing down a whole bunch. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, now he's pulling away again. That's kind of a interesting driving style there. Coming down the front straightaway again. Almost 200 miles an hour down this straightaway. And then you have to go through this like 80, 90 mile an hour, and then you can get back on the power, and in no time at all, you're like up to 180 miles and 190 miles an hour. This car is just insanely fast. And another really positive attribute of this car is it's got incredibly good brakes as well. Because you have to be able to go from 200 miles an hour down to 80 miles an hour in very short order. And this thing has got the brakes to do that. Around for this hard right-hander again. Putting the power down on this back curving straightaway. Getting back up to about 200, 220, 230 miles an hour through this section right here. Hard braking for this right-hander. And the guy in front of me, you know, he's 14 seconds ahead of me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to catch this guy. It's just, he's been able to put just too much distance between himself and me. And you know, I keep pushing, I keep trying, but, you know, that's an awful lot of time to try to make up. And I've only got one lap left, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. this back section, once again into this hard right hand hairpin that brings you around to the front straightaway. As I begin the final lap of the race. And I get up to like 220 before I have to slam on the brakes with this another hard right hand hairpin. Powering on, going through this back straightaway. Now the person that's behind me, he's like 13 seconds behind me. And the guy that's in front of me, he's 25 seconds ahead of me. So there's a pretty big gap in the track. And now I'm showing moderate tire wear. So it's a good thing that this is the last lap of the race. And I have to brake a lot earlier now because I have this moderate tire wear. And coming around this corner, the car ends up sliding out on me and I go off track right there a little bit. And the back end lets loose and I slam into the wall. But I end up in 4th. And so that's my race at Hakone in the Porsche 956. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you on the racetrack.